Alright, welcome to the DoD mailroom of Adams Charge Conductor. That's the name of my website, bro. You can check out other vehicles. Today we're going to be talking about truck building. These little here, like this is this would be a 044 tender truck. But what we got is, what we're going to do, we got some plain wheels. We got one wheel, and we're gonna trace this like that. Notice how this one comes up and this one comes up. Well, what if we just do, some two different side bolsters, but springs, right? And then we'll go over the braking, how to do all six, and then if you want, then you use the truck lever to the other side and then come back around A-B style. So what we got here is a truck bolster. This would be a 3-motor truck. Notice wheel journal 1, wheel journal 2, wheel journal 3. Notice this side bolster is underneath. This one's on top. So what we're going to do is something they haven't done yet. We're going to add, this one says auxiliary, but we're just going to cross that out, put a reserve. And your center bolster, which is the one that keeps it fastened to the locomotive. And then that reservoir is going to go right in the middle. We're going to take apart this bad boy, but let's peek at the brakes first. What you got is you got one brake here, all right? You got one brake there, one brake there. You kind of grab the wheels the same way, same hand job, all right? There's one on the bottom, there's one on the bottom. Then here would be a chute. Whether it be one of those chalk chutes that you see at the end of an electrician's trailer, but this one's going to be sand. And there'll be one over here too. And this is the story behind it. And then you see these brakes down here. Well, this comes from a rail car. This is your brake cylinder, brake fulcrum, and then this. So just imagine that going over to the brake cylinder, the brake shoes, the brake levers, and then over here, we'll just consider these three. We'll make this say this is the end of the truck, but it really goes this way when I unfold it. You'd have auxiliary main and, not auxiliary, but main and, your 3 cutoff valves. I don't know how to put cutoff lever in there yet. We did the anti-creep video. So what I got is one pad with two wheel trucks. I'm going to go through all these old school steam engines, right? And we're going to rewrite the side bolsters and the brakes for as many as we can. All right, when you have a blank mind and you look at something, you kind of like lift up the blindfold, take a little note, lift up the blindfold. You can see it. It's just a blindfold. That's all that's keeping you back from your falling mind. Here would be a 044 model. Notice this truck's just a little different. Yeah, it gives you some good markings. Like they'd be about 46 off 46 from the center truck, so about 8 feet on that small 044 model. This is once again our baby. Then for our side profile, we'll go over this. In tape number 2, I've mirrored the braking just to make another version of this, but we're going to unfold that, and I'm going to do a little paperwork here, see what I can come up with, and we'll come back to you with tape number 2 explaining the axle journals and the traction motors and our little secret weapon, the center bolster air cylinder with our expert braking. So we're kind of rewriting Westinghouse with our trucks for our baby locomotive. You know, a lot of scanning and folding. You might want to scan on like a dimension line like this, folding on dimension lines and centers and halves, and you know, and then we apply pictures to the drawing, use old pictures as much as we can to save artwork, you know, artwork. Yeah, that's all I can say. All right, we go back to, like, I kind of treat my cart like this is your yard mailing system. The set out orders, like Kentucky Derby style, they go in the slots. We're gonna use a color folder. All right, I have a color folder in here. All right, say we just had one of these folders. We'd have different construction paper on it, letters, folded out, plaque cards on the railroad. For yard signaling, that tells you how many you got coupled in your set out orders. So pronto on that, bud. All right, we're gonna take a small break and come back for part 2.